One of the most profitable beginner strategy that can start making you constant profit from binary options market will be unveiled to you right here. So if you're a beginner or you are a struggling trader, this right here is the strategy you need to start practicing today. So make sure you stick to the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of the important information that I'm going to be passing out right here, guys. So if you like transparency, all you have to do is pretty simple. Click on the like button and of course subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our important live operations. So let me quickly walk you through what I saw that made me to place this trade. As you can see, this right here is a very beautiful trade I can assure you guys. So let me string the price a little bit and let me try to get this trend line correctly. Okay, this right here is a beautiful trend line, and of course the first thing I did was try to understand the trend. Now looking at the trend, you can see that this is a very beautiful uptrend, which means that the buyers are extremely strong. We're having series of higher highs and higher lows consistently forming right here in this very market. And of course, now you also look at this lower frame on this level, you can see that this right here is a minor downtrend. All right, so which means that the price is moving in direction of the buyers for a little while. That doesn't mean that it's going to have a big effect on the market, but it's just how market moves, right? Market doesn't move in a straight line. It has to run, then it has to retrace, right? So this right here is a beautiful retracement feature. You're having series of lower lows and lower highs, so the buyers are stepping in for a while right here. Of course, that being said, I drew a trend line on this level which has outlined some of the levels that are potentially or sellers level in the market, and of course you can see right here. All right, this is the trend line I drew, and of course you can see that this right here is a beautiful green candle closing inside of my zone. So this is the entry trigger. When the candle closed, I know I had to enter this trade immediately, and of course that's how I place this trade. Now we have less than 2 minutes for this trade to run, and as this trade runs, let me quickly walk you through my mindset. As I've always made clear right here on the channel, I have done all the analysis, I have placed this trade, and of course I simply have to wait to see what happens at the end of 5 minutes. Whatever happens at the end of 5 minutes is just what it is. All right, I have done everything, and of course I have to accept the result. If this trade wins or lose, it is still a win for us. Okay, so we do our best to also analyze what happens, and of course that's just the essence of trading. Trading doesn't mean that you have to win 100% of your trade. Sometimes you will lose, other times you will gain. So we have few seconds. Let's see. This candle right here is going to decide what happens, if we will win this trade or lose. Okay, so this is everything you need to have in check. You have to have your psychology in check as well. You need to understand that every trade doesn't end in victory. Sometimes you lose, but what matters is if you've done all the work you need to do, you've done everything, and of course you have to accept the result in good faith. And that's one thing about trading the binary options market. So we have less than 11 seconds right here. We have 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you have it, guys. This right here ended as a loss. Okay, so this is also part of the game. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you gain. Now what is the reason I place this trade, and what can we do better? Now let's quickly analyze the chart to see what happens. So we see that on this level, on the market's overall trend is a uptrend, right? So that means we should only trade in the direction of the buyers, because right here obviously this is a buyer's market. Okay, let me take this okay, take this off. Okay, so this right here is a buyer's market, so that means that we need to enter only buy trade. Now having identified that, the next thing you want to do is to wait for a retracement. Okay, so the retracement is going to be minor or opposite of the major trend. So if the major trend is an uptrend, we need to have a retracement phase that looks like a downtrend. So that's what we need to look out for. So this is what we see right here, a beautiful minor downtrend. This right here is a high, this is a low, right? So this is a lower high, this is a lower low. So this is the structure of a downtrend. Now what we did next was to draw a trend line on the resistance level to try to see the structure and how the price is behaving. Now the concept is very simple. We need to wait for a breakout out of this mark, out of this zone, and that's where we should be entering our trade. Okay, so the breakout came in the form of this very candle right here. So this is the green candle that closed inside of my zone. So I took my trade at the end of the very candle, and of course the price moved in that direction for the first 2 minutes, and of course the last 3 minutes of the trade it was a negative one. We lost this very beautiful trade. Now the good thing about this trade is very simple. We did everything we had to do, and of course we still lost, right? We did everything we had to do. We had the trend, we had the retracement, we had the trend line, we had the breakout, and we took the trade. And that's just how it is. Sometimes you are going to be losing, and that is just very normal as well. You need to understand that the losses are part of the game, and you need to use them to fuel your passion for the game and see how you can get better. So this is everything you need to know about this very setup. Of course, it was live, no filters, no nothing. So I'm going to see you guys on the next one. If you have any questions in regard to this video, do it to also drop them below in the comment section. I'm not sure I'll be placing any more trades on this very setup. If I am going to trade the breakout and retest, I haven't had the retest I need. The price needs to test this level for me to trust. Okay, this is market is using here, but this doesn't look like a tangible level. I would trust this one. I would rather trust this one. So if the market respect this one is okay, I'm not even trading that. But if I want to trade retest, it should have to be this very level. So I hope you've learned something from this video, and you can apply the same when you want to trade. Okay, so if you're interested in being a part of our Signal group, we keep it the link below in the comment section. Join us today and let's trade together, and of course make profit together. You're also interested in being a part of mentorship program, so you can learn everything you need to profit from the binary options market starting today. Join us below. Also, we keep the link on the comment section. Let us show you everything from A to Z, how you can start profiting from the binary options market. So that being said, we'll end the video here, and I'll see you again on the next one. Until then, keep trading, keep working hard, and have a good day.